Hey everybody, a lot has been obviously changing and so on and so forth, and a lot of questions have been raised about how to show the new wired adjustable base and the um, manual adjustable base. And it's funny, it's not until you get something on your floor that you really get a good feel for how it's going to show or whatever. So I ordered very light here in Charleston initially, just because I didn't know what we were going to end up doing. I'm really glad I did. Personally, I think as of now, the best way to show it is have the wired base on the left and the manual base on the right, both in twin XLs. And then, believe it or not, put the Dreamer on the one on the right, the manual base, and the SmartFlex either tight top or latex on the left. Now, what we think we're going to do here in Charleston is keep the tight top there on the manual adjustable base, and then I haven't done it on the floor yet, but there's the Moon River, the 12.5-inch thick pillow top, and then there's the Heather Firm. What we think we're going to do here, once we clear out, believe it or not, we're getting rid of our double-sideds. We're getting rid of the double-sided Firm and the double-sided pillow top. Don't have to take it off the website. We can still order it for people, but we're just going to get them off our floor. We think it raises more questions than answers. If somebody comes in and says, "Do you have any double-sided mattresses?" I'm just going to say, "Well, we used to, but quite frankly, we didn't sell them very often, and when we did, we learned, very few people were actually flipping them anyway, so it's not really doing them much good. And in theory, and we point at this one right here, the Heather Firm, in theory, once you get to this guy right here, they've beefed up the one side of the mattress so you don't have to flip it. Because as you can see, even this has a 10-year non-prorated warranty, which is just as good of a warranty as the flippable mattress. And they've just beefed up the one side of all of these mattresses to make it so you don't have to flip them anymore. So I tend to think that that's going to be a good way of dismissing it. Number one. Number two, potentially when somebody sees a double-sided mattress, they might, for example, say, "Oh, well, I really like this guy over here. I wish you had that in a double-sided," and it just kind of sometimes can muddy the waters more than anything. And I end up having to say, well, the way I've been handling it was I'll say, logic tells me that you're right, that if you have two sides to the mattress, it's going to last longer. Logic tells me that, but this mattress right here has just as good of a warranty as that one, and they say they've beefed up the one side of it so you don't have to flip them anymore. We've decided just to get rid of the double-sided mattresses. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So what we think we're going to do is I think we're going to leave it this way. Now, believe it or not, that Dreamer is actually just a twin. It's not a twin extra long. If you feel like spending the extra money to put a twin extra long, ultimately you can. I think for the short term, we're going to keep it as it is, just because I don't want to spend the extra money and then have 5 demo Dreamers, that we got to sell off. If somebody wants to buy the twin, great. Sell them the twin Dreamer off the floor. And then just order in your twin extra longs, or if you got a little extra money laying around, go ahead and order your twin extra longs, whatever. Okay, so the way our showroom here is, and keep in mind here in Mount Pleasant we've got very limited showroom space. So standing up, we've got the 4-inch foam. I'm going to probably add the 6-inch foam just so that it gives us an extra SKU down at a cheaper price point. Then obviously the Hotel Motel. This guy right here, we've gone now with what they call the Mattress Warehouse Special at Park Place, and gotten rid of the Crazy Quilt. And then we've got that at queen size mattress only at $220. Then we've got the Easy Sleep at queen size $265. All these are mattress only. That's where the Beauty Rest, cheap Beauty Rest is going to go. If you don't have this mattress yet, you owe it to yourself to get it. The Opal is fabulous. It's actually either $1 less or $1 more than the Easy Sleep. It's a better mattress. It shows better, and we've got it in full on the floor because it's a natural step up. People are going to naturally go from those to this because it's going to look better, so on and so forth, and you're making higher margins now. So the Beauty Rest is going to be at $295 queen, Opal $295 queen, and the Dreamer is also 295 queen. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mattresses under 295 or under 300. We then go with the Elon Plush in a full. Again, these two, as I already described, we're going to put in the Dreamer on the manual base. Here's another nice thing. It works great on here because it's so light. The Dreamer, it's completely bendable, so it bends any way you want it to, and it's really light. So it works fabulous on that thing. I mean, it's super easy to just grab the handle, pull it straight up and straight down, and it just moves awesome. So it's a great fit. Jeff was the one that came up with it. And then all the way up the line, we're gonna, down there just in front of the Florence Firm is where we're gonna have the next Simmons Beauty Rest right here in place of the double-sided pillow top. And then everything else is gonna be the same. Then we're coming up here to the rest of the adjustable bases. We're gonna add the Serta iComfort memory foam in here and get rid of the ambiance and put the iComfort in there. You also all are aware we found some really good pricing on the other higher end adjustable bases as well. But anyway, just wanted to get this out to everybody. Like I said, believe it or not, that's just your standard twin size Dreamer. For right now, looks fine, works great. We think that's really the way to go for right now. If I've got any more advice or we learn anything else, I'll let you know. Thanks, guys.